I'm standing between two premium Minotti Supermoon sofas. One of them is the original and the other is a replica. In this video, we'll show you a comparison of their quality and how much more cost-effective it is to buy an exact copy from China. And at the end of the video, you'll find out which one was the original and which was the replica. I've been using an original Minotti for over 10 years. It seems like this one is the original. There are zippers under every cushion, the seating area is completely soft, and there are rivets with the M logo. All the premium features are right there. We lifted up sofa number 2, and what do we see here? Zippers here as well. The inside is exactly the same. It's like there are two originals standing here. This one is already about 85% like the original. An exact copy costs 3.5 times less. So paying for these two measly tags just isn't worth it. Let's go ahead and call this particular sofa number 1, and let's call this sofa number 2 then. And we'll compare the quality of this product. Although we've already had several rounds here in this showroom and everyone got it wrong. In fact, one client even claimed, I've been using an original Minotti for over 10 years and he still got it wrong here in this showroom. Let's start with sofa number 1. I'll sit on it. The depth is perfect for my height of 1.80 meters. The only thing is, for me, a height of 350 isn't my favorite. Personally, I prefer 450, and I recommend every one of these height on 1.80 meters, 1.90 meters to go for a sofa with a height of 450. But the 2024 Minotti collection mostly comes in a height of 350. Here, of course, you can feel the goose down feeling because the cushion compresses, and you can clearly see how each cushion springs back this one and that one. At first glance, there are absolutely no crooked seams visible. All the corners hold their shape perfectly. Look, I press down like this. The cushions are filled with goose down. But let's go take a look at the second sofa. And here we have sofa number 2. This one also has goose down. I can feel that the feeling is just as comfortable. The cushions, the goose feathers respond well. All the edges here are soft. Let's check the corner. It also springs back perfectly and the seams are just as straight. This half, look, is also made precisely. Everything is similar, 99%. Let's see what's inside. The appearance is absolutely the same. But inside, look, we have zippers under each cushion. There's an extra zipper that secures this filling. And here the base is finished with diamond pattern textile. The soft area is completely under this extra filling. In other words, all the premium features are obvious. It seems like this is the original. Now let's take apart sofa number 2. We lift it up, and what do we see here? There are also zippers all around the perimeter of the filling, and the inner part has the same textile structure, and the soft area is exactly the same. It's like there are two originals standing here. We lifted up one part of sofa number 1, and I see here, okay, the frame is stainless steel. Inside, as a rule, this is always made from a large solid piece, but we can't really take it apart here right now. Here we have dense textile, legs around the perimeter, and rivets with the M logo. And now, let's put it back in place. There we go. We lifted up sofa number 2. Around the perimeter, there's also stainless steel, rivets with the M logo, and plastic legs. But here, in this part, a zipper has been added. Even though the material is exactly the same, honestly, I'm really amazed by the China, the quality of the copies they produce. Now, sofa number 1, let's examine the cushions. This is the most well-known and accessible thing you can see in a sofa. The textile density, in my opinion, is about 900 to 1,000 grams per running meter. The zipper is branded YKK. That's already the highest level. Inside the cushion itself, here it's goose down, everything is done perfectly, and it holds its shape well. I remember the weight of the cushion. Sofa number 2, let's look at the cushions. The zipper is exactly the same, also YKK, opens the same way. And here, of course, I clearly see the distinctive Minotti logo. And we fully understand that this is already an original and unique product. Here, the cushion inside is also goose down. We have tags here that say made in Italy. And it's already clear that sofa number 2 is the original. The cushion weighs precisely the exact same amount. It responds to pressure exactly the same way. And now, we have already successfully determined which one is indeed the original and which one is the exact copy. But if it weren't for the tag inside the cushion, we would never have noticed the difference. The price of the original is 200,000 yuan, while the exact copy is 42,000 yuan. That's 3.5 times cheaper, and that's including logistics. To the 42,000, you can roughly add another 50%, and you'll have a customs cleared sofa delivered to your address. That 50% includes 40% for logistics and customs, and 10% is our company's commission for handling the entire transaction. But our more attentive subscribers have probably noticed that the original sofa has a marble section added, while this copy does not have that part. But friends, this feature only costs $800, and it can also be added to this copy, and it will still be many times cheaper. At the very least, an exact copy of the Minotti sofa will cost you 3.5 times less, and that's why all purchases from China will be much more cost effective for you than buying them in your own country. Yes, and I often tell you that finding the Minotti logo is not that easy, but it is present on the cushions. And where else is the logo found? On the original Minotti. And right here on this main cushion, there is a tiny Minotti logo, literally. Here it is, right here, and that's it. And nowhere else, friends. So do you really need it to pay such a huge premium? I don't think so. Share your opinion in the comments. So here I am in the showroom to show you another Supermoon replica. And of course, this model is already huge, over 5 meters long gun. It's 20% cheaper than the previous one, which was an exact copy. This one is about 85%, like the original. And how is it different? Here, the cushions are simply sewn in on this replica. There are no zippers. The material is also a bit rougher, but at first glance, you wouldn't notice unless you know these details. The bottom part is made of stainless steel. Okay, now let me try to lift this part and compare the weight. Oh, well, of course, this is much lighter. What does that tell us? It means that the previous replica will be more stable and similar to the original. Here, the frame beams aren't as thick. They're thinner. And as you can see, the cushions are sewn in very precisely. But on the other hand, you save money. If you're building a house or apartment for sale, then a replica of this level will be sufficient. And of course, it will cost less. But when you're designing an interior for yourself, of course, choose replicas that are identical to the original, and then you won't go wrong. But paying tens of thousands of dollars just for those 2 little tags really isn't worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our channel, we managed to show you both the original and the replica, break down all the details, and even show another version of the replica of this super famous Supermoon sofa. It's not just called Supermoon because it's a super premium sofa and everyone already knows it. It's only been on the market for a year, and already all designers are actively using it. If this video, ladies and gentlemen, gets more than 100 likes, we'll also make videos for you about the Minotti Lawrence and the Minotti Dylan, showing both the original and an exact replica, as well as a more affordable replica option. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave your comments. Well, thank you all for your attention. Have a great day and a wonderful mood. Goodbye, everyone.